But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Finds a receiver wide open. Touchdown, Fresno State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. So the Arizona Wildcats offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice.
It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Wants to throw it. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they fight back here in this playoff game. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to pass. It's Baker. It's a short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But the defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's stopped. It's out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? That's caught. It's stopped. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
Caught behind the line. It's caught. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Cook. Make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Baker. They're looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
14, Arizona, 7.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On first down, it's play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear at the 30 now. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Arizona. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Baker. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. He pulls in the catch. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. On the ground, it's Cook. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Baker. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fresno State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Warren.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play. The punt team making their way on the field. Fielded at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Makes the catch downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopefully the defense can get a quick stop.
14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute where they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Warren. Making people miss. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Eludes a tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll run the option. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
And now from the pistol formation. Looking for a gap. It's Warren. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to pull it down and run. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner will be brought down. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The shotgun running play call. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
It's a draw play. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Baker. Grabbed by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Single back. Takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Slides the quick throw. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Movement here from the tight end. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Baker. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Trying to convert with a sneak.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense trying to hang on. The 12th play of the drive here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Checks this down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Well, Fresno State has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Motion now from the tight end. 1st and goal, handoff. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Baker. Touchdown, Fresno State. Still no answer for the passing game. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
We'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway, the 26-yard line, is huge.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to throw. It's Baker. Catch made by the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Offensive successful formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. QB keeps it himself.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Hand off to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. He hands it to the back. To the 45. Gets some space around the 30. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but no. Substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. First down and more. He's still running.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Ball handed to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking right, this one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he let the ball go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. Is a crushing play as he try to cut in to this lead. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Fires quickly to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, caught over the middle. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. First down and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Working clock with the ground game. Got the first down and still motoring. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looking for some space. It's Warren.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The defense still has 3 timeouts remaining. We're hoping they decide not to use them. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quick dart to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring them down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Empty set now, 5 wide. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.